What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks to Apogee Entertainment for the review code for Turbo Overkill on the Nintendo Switch. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, it all helps the channel. And with that said, let's get into this. Turbo Overkill is a blood-soaked, neon-drenched cyberpunk first-person shooter that brings the chaos of old-school shooters into the modern era with spectacular results. Developed by Trigger Happy Interactive, this game takes inspiration from classics like Doom, Quake and Duke Nukem while infusing it with a high-speed, high-tech aesthetic that keeps players constantly on edge. With the protagonist named Johnny Turbo wielding a chainsaw leg and an arsenal of devastating weapons, Turbo Overkill is a love letter to retro first-person shooters with enough innovation to stand on its own. The game follows Johnny Turbo, a cybernetically enhanced bounty hunter who returns to his hometown Paradise only to find it completely overrun by a rogue AI known as Sin. Sin has corrupted the entire population, turning them into deadly biomechanical monstrosities, and Johnny is left with the impossible task of eliminating the AI before rival bounty hunters beat him to the bounty. What follows is a fast-paced, action-packed journey through a cybernetic hellscape filled with relentless enemies, high-stake boss fights and intense gunplay. While the story is largely an excuse for running around and blowing stuff up, it does offer some intriguing world-building elements. Through scattered audio logs and environmental storytelling, players get glimpses of the dystopian world of Paradise, painting a bleak yet fascinating picture of a city consumed by technological corruption. At its core, Turbo Overkill is a frenetic first-person shooter that rewards speed, precision and aggression. Movement is a crucial aspect of the gameplay, with Johnny capable of wall running, dashing and grappling his way across levels. The game's most unique mechanic, however, is Johnny's chainsaw leg that allows players to slide into enemies and slice them apart in a shower of sparks and gore. This mechanic not only adds a satisfying new dimension to combat, but also keeps players constantly in motion. Players have access to classics like shotguns and rocket launchers. However, players also have access to twin magnums, which lock onto multiple foes for instant kills, and the boomer shotgun, which comes with an attached grenade launcher for extra carnage. Every weapon has an alternate fire mode that expands combat options, and mods can be installed to make them even deadlier. Another major aspect of gameplay is augments. Killing enemies earns Johnny credits, which can be spent to install cybernetic upgrades, and these upgrades provide powerful new abilities from micro missiles that auto-target enemies to health regeneration perks. Each boss fight rewards players with a new augment, adding an element of progression that keeps combat fresh and exciting. Levels are designed with exploration and replayability in mind. Secrets are hidden throughout each stage, including collectibles and game-changing modifiers that can drastically alter gameplay, such as increasing enemy speed or making every shot an insta-kill. The game also features optional challenge arenas which test players' skill in increasingly difficult combat scenarios. Turbo Overkill's cybernetic aesthetic is a mix of retro and modern visuals. The game blends pixelated environments with modern lighting effects, creating a world that feels like a cross between Blade Runner and Doom. The game runs at 30 frames per second and there is some noticeable slowdown in areas. However, despite this, the game does not suffer much and remains an enjoyable experience. The music perfectly complements the game's relentless action, featuring a blend of synthwave, industrial and metal that keeps adrenaline levels high. Weapons sound powerful and satisfying, from the deep boom of shotguns to the sizzling crackle of energy weapons. Turbo Overkill offers plenty of content beyond its core campaign. With 24 massive levels spread across 3 chapters, numerous secret areas and multiple difficulty modes, there's plenty to keep players engaged. The game also features an arcade mode and a horde style survival mode, adding even more replayability so players can jump in and jump out when they want. One area where Turbo Overkill falls short is probably with its multiplayer. The game doesn't include any multiplayer modes, which is a bit disappointing given the games that have influenced it. Another feature which is missing is motion control, something that Switch owners like myself might be used to having in shooters. That being said, Turbo Overkill is an absolute must play for fans of fast-paced first-person shooters. It takes the best elements of classic shooters like Doom and Quake, injects them with a cyberpunk flair, and adds modern mechanics that make the gameplay feel fresh and exhilarating. While the Switch version has a few technical shortcomings, the game still delivers a thrilling and brutally satisfying experience that really caught me by surprise. Turbo Overkill is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $16.75 in the UK and $19.99 in the US. Have you played this one yet? What do you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.